It is Saturday morning. I've got coffee, which I have not had any yet. I'm reasonably well rested. I woke up a few times last night because of the cats, but I went to bed, like literally, I was in the bed at 6:30 last night. I didn't actually go to sleep till about 7:30, but Chris and I were both in bed at 6:30. It's winter time. It's dark. I think actually U.S. time I think goes into daylight savings tonight. Um, but it was already dark outside, and both of us were just really tired. So, um, slept from about 7:30, woke up at 4:15 or so. I didn't use the alarm this morning. So I guess time to get up and play some Elder Scrolls Online. So we are resuming our new player journey. The character restarted during my little soiree a couple weeks back. I picked up the Big Bad Super Whammy edition of Elder Scrolls Online for the PS5. It was on sale for $50. It includes everything in the game up to like right now. So next year's content I would need to buy. But I own everything now. And I've not, as I mentioned in the announcement video, I've not really played a ton of ESO. I've dabbled a couple times over the years. So really looking forward to doing this. This is the beginning of our complete gameplay series. So we're starting today. If you missed the video that went out last night on YouTube, last night was the schedule. I'll do some more update videos in the future, but for those of you asking, the schedule for Elder Scrolls Online is going to be Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. This is the start time. We'll be starting this time every single day, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And for the moment, for the months of battle, I don't care about an event. Yeah. For the moment, for November, December, January, that's the schedule. Every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at this time, 4:30 a.m., 5 a.m. Central Time, we will be playing Elder Scrolls Online for a few hours.
Only you can see me. Come, we have to talk.
And then on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we're playing Elder Scrolls, or excuse me, we're playing, Jesus, it's early. On Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we're playing Fallout 76. Doing the same thing, because I've not really played Fallout 76. So if you love Bethesda and you want to watch me enjoy the season of Bethesda in my house, also tune in Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for Fallout 76. That's the morning schedules. Afternoons, we got other games we're playing in the afternoon. Now, since I own everything now, I actually need to go into collections, I think. Hold, gallop, jump. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of mounted stuff. I'll need to check. I think it's under collections. Let's check notifications first. Daily reward. Okay, I don't know what that even is, so I'm not going to worry about it. Collections, because I know I got some mounts with this. I have a couple of horses here. I don't know what all I have. Looks like I have 2 horses. Oh, and a coastal Durzog, whatever that is. I wish you could... Oh, you can't hold preview. Oh, that is fucking hideous. I think I'll be sticking to horses. Where are my horses at? There's this one. Very simple, very plain. And then there's this one. That's way more befitting a sorcerer. A lightning sorcerer? Yes, I'll be collecting that one, please. Alright, cool. I've previewed my horses. Hold to mount up. Alright, that is befitting of a sorcerer. Okay. Alright. Inventory. Hang on, let me go back up to notifications because that's going to keep pinging me. I gotta see what else is in my inventory since I did all this. Crown repair kits restores all your damaged equipment to its original condition. Okay. I have restoration potions bound. I gotta remember how to check if I have any buffs running. No buffs running? Oh, you can set up outfits too? Okay. Oh, I guarantee you I'll change from a horse. When I get a wolf pet, the moment I get like a wolf pet or something, I will absolutely change. 100%. Okay. No buffs running at the moment, which means I have some food I can eat. That's 2 hours. And I have a 1 hour XP buff. Which I think it used. Yes, increased experience, increased all primary stats. Okay. Alright, we are officially good to go. Is there a way for me to hide my helmet, guys? Because that helmet is ridiculously stupid looking. Head. More actions. More... No. Well, we can worry about that later. Okay, so when we finished the island, the new player experience the other day, it dropped us off on this boat, and this is where I stopped the character, because from this point onwards, I don't have a lot of recollection. I've done the island a couple of times, so I remembered most of the island. But this part I haven't played for a long time, so... I know we're supposed to talk to the prophet. By the way, I want his staff so bad as a wizard. I really want that staff. Somebody tell me I could get a staff like that, please.
There you are, Vestige. We must speak at once.
Hello, prophet.
Listen well. I have located a safe harbor from which we might plan our course of action. You must meet me there.
Where is the safe harbor?
I awoke upon a sandy shore, a stretch of beach, outside a bustling city of elves, Vokelgard. The harborage is in a seaside cave, outside the city. It is there that you will find me.
I will come at once. So I'm assuming that is like the main quest, is to talk to the prophet, but oh my god, we have so many quests already showing up. Let's talk to the captain really quick.
Ha! I was worried you'd never wake up. You slept all the way from Canarthy's roost, right through the hurricane.
Clever Fuzzy says you can receive it at the end of the main quest, I think. Ooh, that would be cool. Okay. There's definitely a quest over there for something. God, that music is amazing, guys. Let me, Doing great, Vixery. Thank you very much for asking. On, master volume. I'm turning all the stuff up. Interface volume, no. I'm assuming player voice refers to other things. Oh, that's true. There might be things in the level up gifts. That's true. This poor guy's seasick.
Last time I rode that kind of storm. Damn it, Ifri. Why do you have to go and be like that?
Ooh, I see a page over there. Museum Guild Letter. Dear Matthias, brother, I heard the most amazing tale. It has to do with that group I told you about before, the museum, remember? I finally got to speak with a few of them. What they told me? Well, I can barely believe it. They had just completed an adventure, you see. One of them, a wily wood elf named Volkran, told me they'd just returned from a hidden cove full of traps, beasts, and a pirate treasure. His Nord compatriot, Hrargal, gruffly reminded Volkran to keep a better eye out for the toxic mold next time, while wiping sour-smelling slime off his huge face. Mace, Jesus. One of their number, Nalaise, a dark elf enchantress, noticed me lurking about and gestured for me to approach. She was comparing magical knickknacks with a Breton mage called Ninio. I got the sense that this Breton was interested in the softer side of spellcraft, healing spells and the like, but I didn't have the courage to ask. Nalaise was just about to tell me about this mysterious pirate cove when a sly Khajiit scout named Lajira sidled in. She weaved a wild yarn about a colossal mud crab and a giant salamander. Speak with their leader. So this is about a party of adventurers. They went in search of an ancient high elf privateer named Captain Salamander. He sailed his ship the Sunset all over Abacan, collecting prizes and setting fire to enemy galleys. Oh, damn it. By releasing salamanders onto their ships. His greatest treasure was a Callian? A glass ball high elves squirrel away under their pillows when they think no one's looking. He stole one from a stuffy noble. Meeting the members of the museum was an experience I'll never forget. Maybe I'll try to join up. I could use the gold, and I'd love to see one of those colossal mud crabs. Your sister, Romana. So the museum is like an official group or a group of adventurers? I guess we'll find out more as we adventure along. Jesus, there's quests all over the place on my mini-map, on my compass.
Steed and thief, where? What do you want? Wait, never mind. I don't want to know. I'm not taking on any fares today.
Something wrong, Captain?
You're damned right there's something wrong. I needed to sail for Velen Harbor hours ago. I've got cargo still to load, and crew members deep in their cups around town. I'd let the guard have the lot of them if I could afford it.
I could round them up for you.
There's coin in it for you if you do. Let's see. Tanamo favors the tavern, Anala spars at the Fighters Guild, and Balathil was visiting the market. Don't know where DeGale's gotten to. One of the others may know where she is.
Sounds good. I'll find your crew for you. So this is a nice little breadcrumb quest to discover the town. Okay. What is the name of this place, by the way? This is Auradon. Or a Volcal Guard. Yeah, this place is called Volcal Guard. Okay. Alright, get my morning sneezes out of the way. Alright. Who are you, and why are you waving me over? Guild Trader. Roberta says, good morning, Random. I'm absolutely in love with different MMOs now that New World is closing. Do you recommend this for a new player? Fuck yeah, I recommend this for a new player. This game is 11 years old, and it has... Is there a way for me to look at in-game... So I haven't played a lot of this game over the years, Roberta, but it has a boatload of content. It's free to play with an optional sub. There's discounts all the time. It's on all the platforms, so you can pick whether you want to play on PC, Xbox. I'm playing on the PS5 version. There's no cross-play. That is something to consider. So if you pick a ecosystem, you have to stick with that ecosystem. Sorry. Is there a way to see... Hang on, I'm trying to figure it. There's a way for you to see somewhere in game, because I did it the other day, to see what you own. Oh, it might be in the store. Here, let me see if this is the place to do it, because there's a way to see all of the different DLCs. Here we go. So you can play free to play, Roberta, but then these are all the DLCs that are available. So I'm just going to scroll through this for a minute, and you can see all of these different DLCs that are available. And there's DLC bundles, or you can buy them individually for different things. And so these are just like story packs, essentially. So if you run out of free content... Yeah, the game's been out for like 10 or 11 years now. So... I know, as an example, I just purchased this big bad, like all-in. It was like a big, like, super whammy edition on the PlayStation 5. It was on sale for $50, and it included a whole bunch of stuff. So, like, I got like all this stuff where it says purchased. That has been purchased for this particular pack. And then if I run out of content, there's all this other stuff that I can go purchase and do above and beyond the free content. So, you know, there's a lot to do. And then if you want to, above and beyond that, like if you just want to play free to play, Roberta, and then become an ESO member, one of the things with the ESO membership, if you pay a monthly sub, can I see the benefits? You get access to all DLC game packs in the Crown Store for a monthly subscription. So if you don't want to go out and buy the expansions, you just want to play the game for free for like 3 months, and then you decide, you know what, I really like this game, I still have another 3 months of free time, I just want to pay a sub. Pay the sub, you get access to all of the DLC while you are playing, and then when you're finished, you drop the sub, you go away, you no longer have access to all the DLC, but who cares, because you're not playing the game anymore, right? So there's a couple of ways you can go about it. What I'm going to do more than likely is I just purchased the big Super Whammy edition. Since I'm starting this journey right now, I'm probably going to play for a couple of days free. I'm definitely going to go ESO Plus because of this thing right here, the craft bag. The craft bag gives you unlimited storage for crafting materials, and I'm a big crafter, and so I don't want to deal with inventory space, so I'll definitely be paying a subscription to this game, which I do for every game I play, whether it's Lord of the Rings Online, Star Wars: The Republic, all those games. I always pay a monthly sub when I play. Roberta says, are these DLCs storage? Oh no, this game is story. Transcend says one distinction: DLCs and expansions are separate. Expansions aren't included in the sub. All right, that's a good distinction. I was not aware of that. So that's something to consider. I actually don't know what the difference between all of these things are, so it's great to have people in chat like Transcend who know what they're talking about, because I don't know the difference between like DLC versus expansions. And then there's upgrades. This is a story DLC. This is a story game, Roberta. So it's all story driven. Like everything is story driven. There's also player housing in the game. So if you want to go do player housing, there's huge crafting. If you like Bethesda games and you like the Elder Scrolls games, you would more than likely really, really love this. It does obviously play a lot different than New World, so don't expect this to be like the same type of game. But if you're looking for a home, now that New World is over and you're looking for a new place to call home, you could do worse than Elder Scrolls Online. There are obviously lots of options. You could go out there and try Star Wars: Old Republic. I highly recommend Star Wars: Old Republic. I highly recommend Lord of the Rings Online, even though it's very dated by comparison. Both of those are great games that are free to play, which offer tons of content. Even EverQuest 2, which is also free to play and a much older game, offers a fairly graphically wise, it's better than Lord of the Rings Online, and it's fully voiced, and there are literally hundreds of hours of free quest lines and expansions to play through in a game like EverQuest 2, where it's fully voiced. You can play solo, you have a companion with you, so there are lots of options. But I chose to do this because I haven't played this very often. I've dabbled a couple times over the years. So for me, I've already done Lotro since launch. I've done Star Wars Republic since launch. I played EverQuest 2 for like 7 years. I've done World of Warcraft. Like, I like all those games, but I've done them before. So when I was looking at something to fill my holidays, I went Fallout 76 and Elder Scrolls Online. So this is the season of Bethesda in my house. And this game is big enough that, which I announced the other day when I made the announcement for this, this will become my in-between game through 2026. I did not do an in-between game in 2025, but in 2026, I'm going to keep this going, and this will be the game I play in between all the other new releases that I play. Because there is a huge amount of content in Elder Scrolls Online, and I really want to see all of it, which I've never done before. So I'm willing to make that investment. I spent $50 the other day. I'll probably spend another $200-$300 next year to buy, between the subscription and going in and buying like all the little bits and pieces that I don't own. I have no problem dropping a few $100s on this, because I know that I will get my money's worth playing it throughout 2026. So hopefully that is a good answer for anybody listening. I'm also going to clip this out on YouTube because that was a really good question to start the stream this morning. Showcaser, I already have a video about the cancellation of New World over on YouTube. So yeah, you asked if I comment on these things or if you missed it. You did miss it. There's a video on YouTube from the day that it was announced, like a week ago or whatever it was. Rocktree says, I love your video on Outer Worlds 2 and the hypocrisy of haters of Starfield. I know, right? This is the Somerset Isles, Transcend says. Volkogard, Continent of Alinor, High Elf Homelands. I have a lot to learn because I haven't really ever played this game, so. What was the original question so I can put the title down? It was something about New World. Yes. Okay, that's a good question. So I'm coming up with the title right now. Elder Scrolls for New World players. By the way, for those of you watching live right now, and if you just tuned in, this is the beginning of the Elder Scrolls Online Complete gameplay series that I'm doing. We just started last week or the week before. We played the new player experience. That video has its own YouTube playlist. So if you've missed that series of me playing through the early like 6 hours of the game, the first like 10 levels, you can go watch those videos. It has its own playlist called the New Player Experience for Elder Scrolls Online in 2025. And then this series, if you're watching it in the live stream on Kick, Twitch, or YouTube right now, we're playing Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, starting in the mornings. This will be getting its own playlist on YouTube as well, so if you miss the VODs, if you miss the live streams, you'll be able to watch this in its own playlist on YouTube. So, however you're watching, welcome aboard. There'll be a playlist down below after the fact as well. We don't actually have any word on that one, Showcaser. There's no confirmation about the Lord of the Rings game that Amazon was working on. There are rumors, but neither the Embracer Group nor Amazon have made any announcements to the contrary. Until such time as there is an official announcement, I'm not going to... it's rumors. Anybody who says that it's been canceled, it's based off of a supposed ex-employee from LinkedIn who supposedly made a statement about, oh, you guys would have loved it. Well, we don't know if that A was a real employee, and B, is that employee disgruntled and just making pissy comments, or C, were they one of the only people let go? We just don't know. So the Embracer Group is an investment ran company. So the Embracer Group will eventually be making an announcement because they have a fiscal responsibility, a fiduciary liability, and they are required by law, by international law, to report cancellations and etc. to their investors. So just wait for the Embracer Group to make an announcement. If they don't make an announcement, then that game is going to still be in the works somewhere. But until such time, don't ever listen to people on the internet, essentially. Calling adventurers, sellswords and spellslingers, heroes and ne'er-do-wells. Do you long for a greater challenge? Try your might at the battlegrounds, where games of glory and gore await you. We seek the greatest champions of the land for our contests of strategy and skill. Speak to Battlemaster Ribbon for more information. I'm going to hold off on talking to her, because I know that's related to the main quest. Okay. Talk to a stable master. Yeah, I remember I had to do that really quick. There's a stable master around here somewhere. I don't have favorite games. Whatever I'm playing at the moment is, generally speaking, what I really enjoy. But I don't really have favorite games. I could tell you some games that I really enjoy in the RPG space. Doesn't mean they are my favorite of all time. I love Red Dead Redemption 2. I love The Witcher 3. I love Cyberpunk 2077. I love Starfield. I love Quest for Glory 1, 2, 3, and 4. I love King's Quest 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I love Space Quest 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I love Zack McCracken and the Alien Mindbenders. I love Full Throttle. I love The Dig. I love Baldur's Gate 3. I love EverQuest, EverQuest 2. I love all the Elder Scrolls games. I love every game Bethesda's done, every game BioWare has ever done, Mass Effect, Dragon Age. I love every game Obsidian's ever done. All the, I love RPGs. I play lots of games.
Welcome, friend. Don't...
Okay, I'm going to have to be very picky about my quests because there's so much stuff to do. Oh, yeah, and seasonal content. Somebody said that earlier, and I missed that. There's also seasonal content for this game. So, like, right now we're in the middle of the Halloween stuff, so don't forget the seasonal content in Elder Scrolls Online. Anyway, I have a long journey ahead of me, everybody, so you're at the beginning of this adventure. I need to pick a quest, so I think we'll do the one where we find the crew members first. This is another quest. What's in here? Mara's Kiss Public House. Let's not get sidetracked. Can you ride your mount in town? No, I had no idea there's an event going on. I'm completely oblivious to the fact that there's an event going on in town. I'm just completely, I have no idea that there's anything related to the season going on right now. How could I possibly know? I think we have to go around.
I don't seem to be making much progress.
Don't want to pay? That's fine. I'm sure I can find someone who'll meet my price over in Skywatch.
But green take you. I won't have those upland upstarts outselling me. Your price is met.
Alright. One of the people we need to talk to is right around here. Jesus, there's so many quests. This is gonna be really hard for my OCD to be like quest. Well, yeah, that's kind of one of the reasons I decided to make that decision. Transcend was like, I know that this is a good filler game in between all the other projects next year, and I won't ever lack for anything to do. And I know, based on all the things I've done in all the other live service games over the years, that I'll be able to make a lot of guides for this game, and those will generate fairly good traffic on YouTube. And from a financial standpoint, it works as well because it gives me lots of stuff to do.
Red diamond, the heart and soul of man.
And you are?
Red diamond, protect us till the end.
Do I know you? You look familiar. Could just
Captain...
be the spiced wine talking.
Yeah, Captain Renfail sent me. She needs you back at the boat.
Who? I don't know any Captain Fairies. And I sure don't know anything about a goat. Leave me be, all four of you.
No, Captain Renfail, the wave cutter. Your ship?
Oh, the captain. The scourge of the sun. Destroyer of happiness and joy. Fine. I'll be on my way. After one more spiced wine, of course.
Alright, so this led me to the tavern, where we have other quests that we could potentially work on, so we might as well grab them while we're here. That's potentially somebody upstairs? It is. Turek Redclose.
Greetings, Milksop. You must be lost.
Milksop?
This is where Undaunted drink, not Milksops. Now go away, Milksop. This one does not want to catch your milk-soppiness.
I'm not a milksop. I fought scarier things than you can imagine.
You've probably fought what? Some mud crabs and malnourished bandits? Undaunted tackle the big things. Scary things.
Scary
found
things.
only in the dark places of the world. Things with flesh-eating fists, hungry for your face.
Hungry for my face. Who are the Undaunted?
We are thrill-seeking adventurers, everyone. We aren't mercenaries like the Fighters Guild, or patriots like the Dominion. We fight to prove we're the toughest of the litter. You want in? You'll have to prove yourself.
Sure, why not?
That's the spirit. What's a centuries-old cursed bloodline in the face?
If I remember
of
correctly, that's the
unmitigated
icon for
bravado?
dungeons.
Enter the banished cells, stay a while, maybe bother a ghost. If you come out alive, see me at the tavern in Volkelgard. We'll talk more then.
Okay. I unlocked dye? I didn't know there was dye. Am I going to get lost in transmog in this game? The answer to that would probably be yes. I'm definitely going to get lost in housing when I get to that point. I always end up losing my soul to housing in pretty much every game I play that has housing. I think the most time I've ever spent in housing has definitely been EverQuest 2. Probably second is Lord of the Rings Online and Star Wars Republic. All three of those games have excellent housing. My brother and I have lost a lot of time in the capital ships that you can get in Star Wars Republic, which is meant to be done with like a guild of people. Consumable crafting writs. You notice a prominent handbill on the requisition board. Queen Erin bids you welcome, Masters of the Craftway in Volkelgard. New crafters shall be trained. Accomplished crafters will be certified at no cost to you. Read the fine print. Unskilled crafters will be certified at retraining. Skilled crafters will be certified immediately. The master will charge no fee for certification and mandatory to fulfill crafting writs. Interested parties should seek out military blacksmithing, clothier, and woodworking certification. Speak with Lieutenant Tinleno for provisioner, enchanter, and alchemist certification. Well, that'll lead me to getting my crafting certification, which I will have to decide later on if I want to do like what I want to do crafting. Mage's Guild. Yes, I am a mage. I am a mage. I am absolutely doing the Mage Guild quests.
A fascinating application of the technique. Welcome. Are you here on Mage's Guild business?
The Mage's Guild?
Yes, of course.
The Mage's Guild.
Lawkeepers across the face of Tamriel. Guild members seek out books, tomes, and ancient scrolls.
Catch it as wares if you have coin.
Why don't you speak with me for a moment? Perhaps you'd like to join.
Transcendent, there's actually two types of dungeons. Open world, where other players can roam inside while you do the same, and then typical instance dungeons.
Always good to speak with another knowledge seeker. Guildmaster Vanus will be pleased.
What can you tell me about the Mage's Guild?
We're book hunters of a sort. We seek out new information, capture it in our libraries, and make copies for distribution across Tamriel. The Guild doesn't care about battlefields or boundaries, just knowledge and the acquisition of new tomes.
Okay. You're not affiliated with the Aldmiri Dominion?
We are neutral in the war between the three alliances. When we're on Guild business, we kneel to no king or queen. That's why you'll see members of every race in our halls.
Who leads the guild?
Vanus Galarian, one of the founding members of this august body, still holds the proud title of Guildmaster, overseeing every guild hall in Tamriel. He works with other ranking members, such as Tellinger, the Artificer, to ensure our future success.
What do I get in return?
We provide training in unique spells and abilities only available to members. And from time to time, projects crop up for those with an adventuresome spirit.
Sounds great.
You may
Sign
end up working
me
with
up.
the Guildmaster himself. Excellent. You are now a student of the Mages Guild. Every book you find will now earn you reputation in the guild. I suggest you begin by talking to Velast, our mistress of Incunabula. She often has tasks for new recruits. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
The smell alone is worth steering clear.
I call this.
You must be here to learn the craft, yes?
Oh no,
Your alliance covers
goodbye. I don't want to talk to you yet. You're a crafting guy. Alright, let's go back out, because I'm going to get totally sidetracked here. Because there was no quest ever. We need to keep finding the crew. That was the guild leader. Crown lesson writings. Is somebody shooting off fireworks or something? Holy shit, that sounded impressive wherever that was. Was that an explosion of some type? This would be the... I'm going to hold off on the Fighters Guild.
Yes, speak and make it quick. This one is short on time.
Yeah, Bethesda does have a special sauce. It's pretty awesome. Renfail needs you back at the docks, and now.
Of course she does. This one can read the skies as well as the captain, but Anala will be staying right here. For now, at least.
She seems pretty upset.
There are rumors of Maormer about. Anala will have none of it.
Oh, are
This
those the
one
things
stays
that
in
come down out of the
secret
sky,
until
Transcend?
the coast is clear.
Or are those... I remember when I played this back around launch, there were like the things that came out of the sky, and there were chains that came down from them. Were they chains? It's been a long time. That's been like 10 years ago. Is that what I'm remembering, or am I misremembering? Alright, if that's your decision, I'll tell the captain. Yeah, Korean gamer. I'm. That's what I'm remembering, is like the chain things. If that's what I'm remembering. Ow. All right. Got another one in here. That okay? I am remembering correctly. All right. Thank you, Transcend. No, I don't want to steal anything. Uh-oh. He's not feeling good.
What? What is it? My gut's still roiling. Damn the sea and that captain.
Oh, well, the captain actually sent me to find you.
Ah, yes. Yes. No. No, I don't think so. Once was enough for me. These legs were made for the land, and that's where they'll stay.
Yeah, the first time I played it was required membership as well. Second time I played, they had moved free to play. And then I haven't... I mean, it's been a few years, so...
Seasickness. My guts are over there in the corner if you want to examine the aftermath. Oh, I wish I'd listened to Gale. Such a smart girl.
Well, where can I find Gale?
Last I heard, she went down the shore. I didn't want to get involved, but she and Anala got into it over some rumors. Anala claimed that Maormer's scouts were spotted nearby, and the Gale didn't believe her at all.
Well, we have got to go find this Gale. Cat and Box says, new to ESO, just got it today along with a brand new mic. There are lots of guilds on Xbox. Yeah, there's guilds everywhere. The game has a very healthy population. Oh, there is a, what do you call those things? The skill crystals. I'm gonna grab that. I hope Elder Scrolls 6 is nothing like Skyrim. If anything, I hope it's more like... It doesn't matter. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a fun game, but I hope it's nothing like Skyrim or Oblivion, and I hope they evolve. I hope they continue to evolve the franchise. It is a very cool mount, Ralph. It's very appropriate for my mage. I'm a lightning mage. Seeking tenant. Are you an adventurer of good reputation? Have low to moderate homicidal tendencies? Looking for a cozy home to call your own, but too low on funds to afford one? How would you like a free in-room? Completely free, no catch. Just seek out Felon Damari at your local inn for more information. I do want a cheap free room. First, I gotta figure out how to get out there and get that skill crystal. Before I leave town and go find this Degale, I need more coffee.
Hear now the lesson of the divine body. Looks like we can leave town this way. Now, it's been a couple of days since I've played. I've got to remember my abilities. This does... Mage's Wrath, that's a lightning strike. That's my shattering spines, that encases. That's the crystal fragments. That's my lightning. That's my staff. Okay, perfect. Oh, we got critters. Bad guys. I don't care. Why are you popping this screen up right now? Damn it. Seriously, how do I get that screen off?
Why would you pop that up in the middle of combat? Okay, that's all well and good. Get that off my screen. Jesus Christ, why would you pop that up in the middle of combat? I don't know where I want to take points right now. Oh, that sounds amazing. Let's take it. All right. Take a deep breath. We survived. If you're tuning in for the first time this morning, everybody, don't forget we're live on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, so you can watch where you prefer, support where you prefer. Kick is the newest platform we just added about a month ago. We've been on YouTube for almost 4 years full-time. Twitch, we just crossed our 2-year anniversary on the 17th of October, full-time on Twitch, adding that to the rotation, multi-streaming. Everything in between the streams happens on YouTube, so make sure you get over there for all the game guides, discussion videos, and beyond. Alright, that is annoying. How do you stop that from popping up? I'm thinking I have to go to Hero's Return to click it. That is annoying though, that keeps popping up. And I need to figure out how to keep that from popping up. Okay. Anybody have a tip for that? How to turn that off? I don't know what all this stuff is, but I'll take it all. I have no desire to change my POV. I'm very happy with my POV. Thank you very much. I like to play in first person. But I do have a complaint about that pop-up that keeps happening in the middle of combat, and I would love to know if I can turn that off. Didn't happen that time, so maybe I'm in the clear?
I need help.
Oh shit, that's right. I have to do this. Oh shit, there's a timer? I'll just... Oh, I don't have any more lockpicks. Ha 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 ha! Alright, well, I would need more lockpicks to get good at that. Oh, is there a distance limit? I'm guessing there is.
You're not with them. Quickly, get me out of here.
I've been looking for you. Are you alright?
I didn't see them until I was almost on top of them. There's ships all along the western shore. I'm sorry.
Well, let me untie you and we'll both get out of here.
Thank
there's
you.
a page. Get yourself down the coast and set up a watch near Volkill Guard. We've gotten word the Queen has recently arrived. The Marines were holding at South Beacon with valuable hostages. Alright, we need to make our way back to the captain. I'm a lightning man on a lightning horse. I bet I shouldn't run into town with lightning form on, because that might accidentally kill guards. I don't know if that's actually true. But I would hate to accidentally kill a guard. What is still attacking me? Stupid mud crab. Okay. Well, the thing is it's interesting when you have writing staff, game directors, etc., who change companies, because just because they've done something that was extremely loved at one place doesn't mean that it's also going to be well received. A good example of this is Ronald D. Moore, who created Battlestar Galactica, the reimagined series, which was critically acclaimed for its time. Everyone loved Battlestar Galactica. And then after Battlestar Galactica went off the air, he spent about a decade unable to get any shows off the ground. Didn't matter that he had done this amazing Battlestar Galactica show as the showrunner. He could not get, he had pilot after pilot after pilot that failed to make it to season. And it wasn't until he did, there was a sci-fi show he did right before Outlander, and then Outlander was successful and led to him being able to do the astronaut show that he's doing right now, which name I forget. But there was like a 10-year period where everything he did failed. So just because someone wrote on BioWare projects in the past, or they worked on Obsidian projects in the past, and they worked on Mass Effect, or they worked on Dragon Age, it doesn't mean that whatever they're working on for Elder Scrolls is going to be critically acclaimed like it was in the past, nor does it mean it's going to be any good. George R.R. Martin has written some very good work, aka Game of Thrones, and he has also written 40 years of work that's just not that good and no one cared about. So it's cool that they have a writer on staff who's coming over from BioWare and Mass Effect and all those projects, but it doesn't necessarily mean anything. It just means that they have a talented writer who's done lots of projects on their staff, and he's going to continue to be a talented writer and hopefully produce really good content for the next game. But it doesn't mean that it's going to be automatically better than, as good as, worse than. It just means it's someone who has a lot of talent, who's worked at a lot of places, who's on staff, who's going to be doing something for them.
Well, at least Tanamo is back. Good, reliable Tanamo. Where are the rest of them?
Well, unfortunately, the rest of your crew doesn't want to come back.
Oh, this should be good. What?
Balthal says he'll never go to sea again. Seasickness.
Seasickness? The biggest swells we hit wouldn't have made my old mother queasy. And half the trip he spent in the cabin, swilling that awful meat brew Bosma love. Stars above. What about Anala?
Too afraid of the Mormor.
Malmer? What kind of phantom fear is that? I expected better of Anala. The Malmer are no threat to Volkelgard.
Actually, they were on Oridon. She was captured walking on the shore.
Well, Oriel, strike me blind. I'd best be getting out of here then. If we don't move quickly, they'll lock down the port.
Yeah. Crew's all accounted for then?
Yes, that's all of them. Now let's see. If I toss Tanamo into a cabin and set sail today, I should just make Velen ahead of the news. Good luck, Dry Legs.
Alright. Completed a quest. Got a whole bunch of loot. Yeah, like Mage's Guild. Ooh, what is this? Meteor? Hell yeah! That sounds awesome. Mage Light. Entropy. That meteor ability sounds badass, so we may have to put some points in that eventually. Level 6. Level 12. Damage 1084. 1013. 1084. Probably going to be my best.
I lost it somewhere, along with my dignity.
Okay. Can you deconstruct items, everybody? Or can you only sell them? Because if I can deconstruct, I would love to deconstruct for crafting. But if I cannot deconstruct, then I'm just gonna sell everything. Simperflay asks, is there a specific order to do quests? Transcend answered, not really. You can do quests outside the MSQ in whatever order you like. Correct. It's whatever you want to do. They are broken down into like regions, so like I have a quest for Canarthy's Roost, like so there's crafting quests, but then it tells you what is the main quest. It literally says main quest. You can deconstruct and research. Huh. Take it to a bench to deconstruct, says Mike Kelly. That's probably related to crafting, which I have not learned about yet. So let's okay, a bunch of chats coming through right now telling me yes, you can deconstruct. Perfect. It sounds to me like I need to go learn about crafting before I do anything else, so that I can learn how to break down items. All right, let's go find out about this free room first.
You have a look about you. Some sort of quality that's rare to find. And trust me, I'm never wrong about these sort of things.
Never, ever,
Can
ever
I
wrong.
interest you in a room at the local inn? Actually, wait, that came out wrong.
You could definitely interest me in a local room, my darling.
Look, empty rooms are just bad for business. The upkeep alone costs me more than the place is worth. But I think we can come to a sort of arrangement. And not the sort of arrangement that involves a few drinks. Let me be clear about that.
While I'm doing this, here's a good question for chat. What are some good options to pick for a sorcerer, a mage? I am a mage character. What are some good options to pick as a main crafting? Right? Can I do more than one crafting? I've never done crafting in this game. In my previous ventures, I don't remember ever doing crafting. Can you do more than one crafting thing, or you have to only do one crafting thing? And if you can only do one crafting thing, what should be the crafting thing that I should focus on? Like, is it better to do potions? Is it better to do armor? Is it better to do weapons for staves? Like, what would be the options and why? Just feel free to blast those in chat, because I'll go through those here in a minute and start to think about what I want to do here. What sort of arrangement?
I need someone to improve the reputation of my properties. A hero type who people look up to.
Because traditionally, if I was playing like any other game, I would pick like cloth armor.
Probably on the way to do something greater.
Because you tend to use
like
the
we
armor
can
more
help
than
each
anything
other
else, and for transmog purposes later on down the road. All right, what are the details?
Yeah, all right, details. I can see how this might be a bit sketchy, but don't worry. The inn room is well kept, conveniently located. I know you adventuring types wanting a home in every town. This would be a nice addition to your holdings.
Has to be a catch.
No catch. I just need someone to freshen up my image. And my gut tells me you're the one to do that. As long as you're not planning on turning it into a skooma den or an outlaw's refuge, the room is all yours.
So within legal reason, I can do whatever I want.
Oh, sure. You can set up some crafting stations, house your pets, display any treasures or trophies you've come upon in your adventures. Hey, you can even set up a target dummy to practice combat. Just don't demolish the place and we're good.
Okay.
Excellent. You won't regret this decision, I swear. Here's the deed and key to the room. Took me a while, but I finally was able to take them back from the last tenant. Required more time in the sewers than I had hoped for, but hey, that's business.
It's business. Alright, so I'm getting a public house key and an anthology of abodes available for acquisition.
Hope the room is to your liking. With your reputation, I'm sure you shouldn't have any trouble with the neighbors. If you do, remember death threats are not the way to go. Had a spot of trouble when my last tenant started sending those out.
Anything else I should keep in mind?
No, just make yourself at home. Spruce things up a bit. Honestly, I can't wait to see how you arrange the place. Hopefully you'll end up with a few less Daedric shrines than another former tenant of mine. Like 0. 0's a good number.
Of course, I don't even worship Daedra.
Oh, what a relief. I can't tell you how hard it is to wash bloodstains off of cobble floors. But that's not even the worst of it. I've had tenants cram their rooms with the wildest things. Mounts, foliage, assistants. I mean, it's an in-room. I own this and several other properties throughout Tamriel. It pays to diversify. Of course, that means I've got to look out for a variety of troubles, too. But hey, no one ever said the real estate business was easy.
That's right. Alright, so I have access to an inn room. This reminds me of EverQuest 2. The way you could do at the very beginning of the game, you would get the instanced free room at the inn, and that was like the introduction to housing. Alright, to start customizing your home, open the housing editor, select house. To access your home with the housing scroller, navigate to staple homes, travel to your home with X. Staple Homes has been updated with Mara's Kiss Public House collectible. Go to collection book. Mara's Kiss Public House. You could do every crafting discipline. Nice. Clothier, blacksmith, woodworking, and jewelry are the categories. Oh, rings. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I haven't decided yet, Transcend, because I'm so early in the game. I do love the lightning form and people things, but I love the look of that meteor that you call down. That's like the ultimate for the Mages Guild, so I'm so early on, I don't know where I'm going to spend my points yet. So I have also collected a different house called the Golden Griffin Garret in Somerset. A single room, but the advantage of this inn apartment is its unrivaled location, just steps from the gate of Alinor. That and the rare prestige of an Alinor address. They've got that set as my primary residence, which I don't necessarily... What does it mean, primary residence, I wonder? And why is that automatically set as my primary? There's a house quest I need to complete to get all of these items. Okay. Oh, so this is the I got that item which shows me all the houses you could get. Oh my goodness! Dude, I can't look at this right now. No. This is not for right now. No, this is not. Turn away. Don't look. Stop looking. Turn away. Housing is not for today, sir. Housing is not for today. I do want the storage coffer, though. Is that all this is? Is a tiny little room? That's it? That is a tiny little room. Okay. Copy that. Well, let's just drop it down for now, because it's storage. I don't know what this came with, Transcend, so I would just have to look. I don't know what came with it. I just know it was a super whammy edition for like $50, so I just bought it. I have no clue what it actually came with, to be honest with you. That would be worth... This tiny little room would be worth 200k in the UK. You're probably right. Alright, well, we're going to hold on to all this because I'll be able to break all this stuff down later. 409. Yeah, we're going to hold on to that. Currently scry for antiquities. I don't even know what that means. Okay. So. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff already in here. Player capacity. Oh, I'm maxed out on I can't carry anything else anyway. Alright, 1 second. My wife is awake. I need to go say good morning. Yeah, what you're saying, Transcend, is I'm probably going to be going ahead and popping my subscription today. That's probably what's going to happen. More than likely. Alright. Well, I need to leave here. And we need to go do the... Excuse me. What's up, Hector? Ding, 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 ding. Alright, let's go to my crafting quest. I need to speak with Milna to be certified.
Can you believe it? Dragons in your own homeland. What are you going to do?
Dragons? Oh no! Yeah, I am a loot whore, so I'm gonna need unlimited storage. So I may be popping that subscription today. Dental Teleno above. Oh, hiccups are great. Excuse me. Sorry, guys.
You must be here to learn a craft, yes? Your alliance covers my considerable fees, allowing me to impart my knowledge at no cost to you.
No
If
cost.
you prove yourself, I'll certify you as competent to fulfill crafting writs.
How do the crafting writs work?
Crafting writs are daily requests for crafted goods. You must be a certified crafter to fulfill them. Prove you know what you're doing, and I'll certify you.
Alright, tell me what you can certify.
I'm authorized to train and certify provisioners, alchemists, and enchanters. If this interests you, we should begin immediately.
No. I would like to talk to the other guy, because that doesn't sound like clothing options. That sounds like potions, jewelry, and food. How am I finding ESO compared to other MMOs I've played? Exactly the same. With its own flavor. It's that simple. All live service games are the same at their core. They just offer their own unique take on things.
I think I'll bring a great warhammer. Or two.
I can train and certify you as
They
a
all feature main
blacksmith,
quests,
a
they all
clothier,
feature
or a
side quests, they all
woodworker.
feature housing,
Which
they
would
all
you
feature
like to start
crafting, they
with
all feature
first?
dailies. They all feature group content that's optional that you can go do if you want to. They all feature dungeons, they all feature raids. They all feature optional subs. Unless World of Warcraft, which is a mandatory sub. Or Final Fantasy XIV, which is a mandatory sub.
Of course. What do you want to know?
Clothiers.
Cloth and leather goods.
That's
The
where I'm
crafting
going.
writs want pieces of light cloth
It's
armor
it's
or
just pick your
medium
theme.
leather armor.
That's exactly
So
what a
that's
live
I
service game is.
certify.
Pick your theme. Do you want Lord of the Rings? Do you want Star Wars? Do you want Star Trek? Star Trek Online? Do you want EverQuest? There's EverQuest 1 or 2. Do you want Azeroth? There's World of Warcraft. Do you want whatever the name of the Final Fantasy world is? There's Final Fantasy. Do you want Tamriel? Those Elder Scrolls. Like, it's just pick your flavor. I have a mustache, hair, or something tickling. Downsides of having a mustache. All right, I am ready for certification.
Have you spoken with Denel Teleno? He handles certification and training for provisioning, enchanting, and alchemy. He's a bit stuffy, but he knows what he's doing.
I'd prefer you to certify me, baby.
Excellent. We can get started whenever you're ready.
Complete quest.
Let me know if you have some time. I can train and certify you in something else.
Clothier certification, please.
If you convince me you know how to use a needle and thread, I'll certify you. However, you must commit. I can't certify two things at once.
I want to be certified as a clothier.
Show me you can craft a pair of homespun gloves. First, you'll collect some raw jute, then return here and refine it. Finally, you'll use refined jute to make the gloves. Of course. It was the first trade I studied. I'm happy to certify anyone familiar with a clothing station. Now run forth and bring me a pile of raw jute.
Where can I find raw jute?
I spotted some raw jute growing on the outskirts of town. You might as well harvest it yourself. Should that not be enough, you'll have to search elsewhere.
Outskirts of town. So this is going to tell me how to harvest items from the game world and what they look like as well. Facial hairs for barbarians. Hang on, that no longer is tracking. How do I get that back into my journal? Oh, is it pointing me towards Jute? It is pointing me towards Jute. I gotta figure out how to get outside of town, though. Jesus, it's dark. How the hell do I get outside of town? I need a torch or something. It's fucking dark.
The hand of Ariel is always on our shoulder, guiding us through life and protecting us from harm.
Is there a light spell or something you can get? Because it's just dark, man. I guess don't go out at nighttime. So it says player inventory 105 of 105, but it's still allowing me to collect things. That's interesting. History of the Fighters Guild. What is this? A lore book? Oh, is this for the Mages Guild stuff? Excuse me. Oh, I'm definitely going to want a light spell or a torch or something, because crap, it is dark. Alright, we need to go back to Milaneth. Alright, my dear.
Search grassy areas in the wilderness for raw jute. You should find enough if you look around.
I have some here.
Raw jute is plentiful if you know where to look. Just don't chew on it. It can really do a number on your...
Oh, so those things, they're stacking in my inventory. Okay, that makes sense. What do I do with the refined jute?
Head to the clothing station and craft a pair of homespun gloves. You shouldn't need much refined jute. Don't forget the style material. You can purchase them from any clothier or scavenge them yourself.
What is a style material?
Every race has a traditional material they work into their weapons and armor.
Okay.
For example, the Imperial style material is nickel. I should know. Every day in the Legion camps, I worked a pile of it.
What style material do I need?
The High Elf style material is adamantite. See what you can do with that.
How do I learn other racial styles?
You can learn how to craft with another race's style material by studying racial motif books. They're quite rare, mostly held by collectors, so watch for them in your travels.
Interesting.
The High Elf style material is adamantite.
Clothiers sell the High Elf style material.
If you're working in cloth or leather, I'm your man. What can I get you? We tan, weave, stitch, you name it. People in search of medium and light armor come to us. This requires fibers, leather, and a work table like those found in town. We also seek out style books and special ingredients for more advanced work.
So I assume there's more to it than tanning and weaving.
Yes, of course. During the tailoring process, we can choose a special trait for the work. It takes research to discover these techniques, but it's well worth the effort. Reinforced buckles, intricate detail work. Each brings a special benefit.
Okay. What else is involved?
Well, the piece can be improved even more through the use of tannins. These elements can enhance the value and quality of your work. Just be cautious. You risk ruining the piece if you're not careful.
Oh, that's lovely.
On...
He said something about adamantine or something. You know, I should probably sell... Well, let's repair all. There's no way to, like, sell junk. Oh, does trash count as junk? I'm assuming it does. Everything else I kind of want to hold on to for the moment. Because I don't know what I might need it for. And I might need to break things down. Oh shit, I had furnishings too I could have placed. I should probably go check the bank too and stash stuff. I need high elf style material. High elf style material. She said adamantite, right? I just need one? Actually, I don't know what I need. Craft homespun gloves. Homespun gloves. Select the type of apparel you wish to craft, then select a material and a style. Traits are not required, but you can select any you have researched, then press square to craft. Remember, you can only craft styles that you know, and style materials are required to craft. So I need to make homespun gloves. Homespun gloves. I need 5 jute. And... Oh, I already had an adamantite, but... Okay. Okay. Oh, you could pick level? Oh, so that's based on my personal level. Well, let's just start with level 1 since we're doing this for a crafting quest. For an actual quest. Alright, 1 adamantite. No trait. Those require different things. Craft.
Craft a pair of homespun gloves. You'll need refined jute and a style material.
I have them right here.
You know, I'm a master clothier, yet I still own a pair of homespun gloves. They keep my hands warm at night. Sometimes simple is better.
Right, ready for the next step.
Wonderful. Now for deconstruction.
Yes.
There's much to learn from breaking down your own work, even more so with someone else's creation. Head to a clothing station and deconstruct your gloves. Or anything else, really. Just be sure you do it there.
So how is deconstruction useful to me?
You'll regain some components, of course, but the real trick is to deconstruct another crafter's work. You can learn far more by disassembling someone else's material than your own. It's a fancy way to say take something apart.
Okay. Deconstruct. And that's at a different... No, that's at the same station. So you have refinement, creation, deconstruction, improvement, research, and patterns. These are all things we're going to learn about. All right. Add the item to the deconstruction slot, plus deconstruct. Deconstruct, destroy the items, only deconstruct unwanted items. So hopefully I can avoid deconstructing things that I'm wearing. Can I add more than one thing? Oh, hell yeah, I can. Alright, let's do all these things. Can research? What does that mean? Hold, deconstruct multiple. Yes. I need 2 additional open inventory slots. Ha 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 ha! I have found the limitation already. Hold up. I gotta deal with getting rid of some of this shit. Alright, you know what I probably need to do is, where is the bank? Because I have a bunch of stuff, like, for housing and stuff that I don't need at the moment. Where is the bank? Is that the bank? Yes. How do I track? Set destination. Oh, there's somebody inside here.
Fivefold venerations, my...
Alright, let's put some stuff in the bank. You can purchase more bank space eventually. Okay. I want to deposit, and right now what I want to deposit are these... Where are they at? Furnishings. This is what I want to start with. Deposit, 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 deposit. Okay. Jesus, I'm probably never going to use the poisons. Man, I have all these potions as well. I can deposit these for now. Deposit. You cannot deposit that item in your bank. Okay, so these are locked to me. There is no such thing as better. Those types of questions are not something that we promote here in our community. That's just, if you're going to spend any length of time here, that sort of line of questioning, that's what I always tell people. That's for Reddit. People who deal in absolutes, yeah, that's the Sith line of thinking. We are not Sith here. We are Jedi. The Jedi embrace, like, we don't deal in absolutes. Better than, worse than. Yeah, we don't do that here. They're just different. Comparison is the thief of joy. I would urge everyone to go take a look at that video, which we published around the time that Avowed came out, because that's just the way it comes down to. Poached eggs, scrambled eggs, boiled eggs, over easy, soft boiled. They're all fucking eggs. Baked potatoes, potatoes gratin, French fries. They're all fucking potatoes. Like, they're just different kinds of potatoes. This is from those events, I think. Can see more crafty motif, so let's use, because this is taking up inventory space. Hector, I'm a proud member of the Sith, damn it. Use. Alright, that should have cleared quite a bit of inventory space. Oh, I will definitely take allow me to persuade NPCs in conversation. Fuck yeah. Alright, that cleared up some space, which means I can go back and probably effectively deconstruct now. Can you increase your personal inventory space? Like some games you can spend coin and increase your personal inventory. Alright, let's break down. Add. Deconstruct multiple. Yes.
You're more than capable with needle and thread. I'll be proud to call you my colleague.
Well, I am ready.
Already done. You'll now be able to fulfill clothier crafting writs, and I look forward to seeing more of your work.
I wonder if these are going to be like the crafting writs in EverQuest 2.
Let me know if you have some time. I can trade.
So she's got...
Let me know if you have some time.
Okay, I don't know where to find crafting writs. Oh, there's something over here. Examine the clothier writs. So these are going to allow you to like level up as you do writs to level up your crafting. I'm assuming that's how this works. You increase your personal inventory at a pack merchant, says Transcend. Rander says at the banker and a vendor. Pack merchant says Big Country. Okay, cool. So the bank stuff I saw at the bank. I haven't seen a pack merchant yet. I definitely need to go find a pack merchant because I want to increase my player capacity. Actually, you know what? I think I did find a pack merchant earlier. Because I remember spending a bunch of coin when I was playing a couple weeks back. What does this mean? Research. Oh, there's a timer on this. Use L to research. Press H. Remember, researching destroys the item only research unwanted items. I don't know what any of this means. Arrgh. Trait line, robe, and jerkin. Well, let's look at robe and jerkin first. Include banked items. Trait progress. Huh. That takes quite a bit of time. Oh, can you only do... Oh, I only have one research slot at the moment. Okay. And that takes 6 hours. That's kind of a pain in the ass, but I'll learn more about that later. Player. Alright, let's do... Choose the items you wish to improve, then press improvement. Press X to commit the improvement. Press X. If you don't use enough tannins, the item may be destroyed in the process. Huh. So I would need elegant linings to make that upgrade. But if I wanted to upgrade the sugar jacket, I would need superior embroideries. Yeah, no worries, Thorgan. Thanks for the lurk. All right, that's for later. Well, let's continue to deconstruct because I have a whole bunch of stuff. I just realized though, so I'm assuming in order to deconstruct items, I have to first get certified in each of the different things because I have a whole bunch of like armor that it's not wanting to let me deconstruct because I haven't, like I can only deconstruct cloth items here. So if I wanted to get the, excuse me, if I wanted to be able to deconstruct weapons, I would need to get the weapon guy. Because I can only deconstruct cloth items at this. So can I turn around and use one of the other stations? Or do I have to get certified there first? Where are these? Nope. I'm good to go. Oh. Perfect. Perfect. Hang on, so there's clothing. Are those the only two stations here? Is clothing and blacksmithing? I'm assuming so. So I guess if I want to deconstruct, the question is going to be where do I find the other crafting stations? Right there, it's showing me. So there's only a blacksmithing station and clothing station here. Okay. Okay. There's a woodworking station over there. Alchemy station and... Okay, perfect. That's what I was looking for. So let's set destination. Let's run over here and see if I have any woodworking. How do I... I'm assuming you cannot deconstruct things that you are using. Like I'm pretty sure this doesn't allow me to deconstruct items I'm wearing, correct? Because I don't see, I guess we'll find out here in a minute. I'm assuming that's the case. Otherwise, I might find myself naked soon. Alright, now we need to go to the... over here, because there's an alchemy station, and a enchanting table, and a jewelry crafting table. Mundus, none. Alright. Yeah, I've done that in other games, Gray. Oh, there's a book. I need that. You cannot deconstruct equipped gear. That's all I need to know. Transcend as long as I can't fuck it up. Alright, I gotta find the different crafting stations in here. Oh, I can't do any sort of... What's extraction mean? Interesting. We'll get to that later. Pretty sure there was another crafting station in here, wasn't there? Alchemy station, enchanting table, jewelry crafting station. What was the other one? Alchemy station. I need to find the alchemy station. Upstairs, perhaps? Outfit station. Don't know what that is. Alchemy station. There we go. Yeah, this will be for later. I'll learn about these ones later on. I'm not interested right now. What is outfit station? The dye and dial menus allow you to apply dyes to your armor. Ooh. Cool. Oh my goodness, there are a lot of dyes. Well, that's end game right there. Transmog. Okay, I think I have everything I need to at the moment. I've broken everything down. I shouldn't have anything in my inventory now other than equipped items. I have a whole bunch of crafting materials, which I need to go stick somewhere, which I am going to do in that housing chest that I have, probably. Where was my inn room? Ooh, there's a cooking fire too if I want to cook food. That'll be later on. There it is. press to recall here. Yeah, I have a ton of like potions and food that they gave me. So I don't need to worry about crafting food at the moment. Like I have some massive potions that last for like 2 to 3 hours. Deposit. Can I deposit all? See, this is going to be where I need to go get the crafting bag, right? Yeah, it's already full. I wish there was a button that you could like withdraw all. So that has essentially pulled everything out now. So if I wanted to, I could go put all this stuff in the bank for now until such time as I feel like I want to subscribe and get my crafting bag. Man, nighttime seems to last forever.
Fivefold venerate.
Oh, where do I break down shields? Those did not get broken down when I was breaking everything down. Did I miss a station? Like a crafting station? Huh. Yeah, I was at the woodworking station. It didn't show me the shields. Let's run back over there. Yeah, it doesn't show me weapons. So it doesn't show me the shields to deconstruct. That's interesting. What am I missing? Deconstruct, weapons. Oh, there's a tab at the top. Apparel. Oh. Thank you very much. So I probably needed to do that at the other stations as well. I didn't realize there was a difference between the armor and the weapons. Okay, go back over here because there was definitely clothing and Aha! I totally missed that. So there's weapons and apparel. Yes. So honestly, that should have gotten rid of all of the things. Other than maybe that, because that's a quest item, which I may need to just drop. Alright, so now, for sheer curiosity, since I have a bunch of crafting materials, and I might want to make myself something better. Holy shit, Transcend. An hour and a half of nighttime? Can I use torches and stuff? Like, are there ways to make it, like mage spells and stuff, to make it not so dark? Because holy moly. Robe. I don't have enough to make level 14. I need to research to unlock. Okay, so let's just try this. So I can't add stats to it yet, so... What does it look like? Interesting. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay, now I can go back to the banker.
The eye of Magnus is always upon us, and the spells and enchantments that devour me.
Transcends that you can use a light source through skills, mementos, or outfits. The Mages Guild offers a Mage Light spell, while the Treasure Hunter personality makes your character hold a torch when your weapons are sheathed. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna want the Mage Light spell. I probably have to work on mage quest lines first. I want to deposit all. I want to buy bank space. I have plenty of coin. An ESO Plus membership doubles your bank space while active. Nice. Alright, that gives me at least 100 slots now. Trophies. Yeah, I can use that for later. Woodworking, pitch, sanded maple, turpin. Keep the soul gems. Let's deposit. Is there any way to like deposit all? When it says stack all items, what does that mean? I guess just if I had multiples. This is where, like, in New World's going away, but one of the things I loved about New World was the whole, if you clicked, like, woodworking, it would move all the woodworking into your bank. If you clicked leatherworking, it would move all your leatherworking into the bank. I need to learn that recipe. Natural water. All right. That gets me down to 20 items in my inventory. That's fair. That's a good start. And if the Mages Guild has like a light spell, then I'm probably going to want to focus on mage quests to start. Especially to learn. It's only for 5 seconds, though. Render says you can research one trait at each station simultaneously. That'll be long-term when I give a shit more about crafting. This morning was just me learning how to do crafting. Okay, I think we are done with all of the maintenance stuff that I needed to do for the last little bit, and we can pick a quest to work on now. Which, honestly, since we're here, we should probably talk to... Since that was like part of the quest to bring us here, we need to go talk to... Because this is for Razandar. Over here.
Fair day. I'm Astanya, watch captain. With the Queen in town, we have extra security precautions to see to. Where are you traveling from?
I've just come from Kynarthi's Roost, actually. Razandar sent me. The island was attacked by a Maormer.
Old Raz sent you, eh? That could complicate things. Thank you for telling me. The Queen's enemies are all around her. Her protectors must be vigilant at all times, and this information will be critical in their calculations.
Complete the quest.
I'll make sure news of the Marmor is passed on to the appropriate parties. Don't you worry about that. Now, what's your name? I'll need it for the official register.
I am Renfail.
I'll just write that down. By order of the 1st Oridon Marines, your presence in Valkelgard has been registered. Do your best to stay out of trouble and out of the way. Fare you well.
Yes, ma'am. You seem very busy. Anything I can do to help?
Help? No, I don't think so. Actually, my guardsmen are all tied up right now. If you're up to it, perhaps you could look into some things for me.
I am at your service.
Good. I want you to speak with 2 members of the Queen's Court, Advisor Norian and Steward Aminway. They await assistance from the guard, hands I can't spare just now. Who do you want to speak to first?
I'll speak to the advisor first.
I see you prioritize well. You'll find him at a warehouse west of here. Be sure to tell him that I sent you. Once you've finished with both of them, report back to me on the town's upper level.
Sure.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Can you tell me about Queen Erin?
You hit your head recently? The Queen leads the Old Mary Dominion. She had some kind of wild time away from court a few years back, but now she's returned to reclaim her birthright, lead the Alliance.
Okay, where was she?
Off gallivanting across Tamriel? Who knows? Who cares? I wish I could just quit my job and come back to it when I get bored.
What's the Queen's speech about?
Probably talking up the unity of the Dominion. Not all of us are fans of being united with our feral little cousins and furry friends.
President Dara said you two were old friends?
Huh! He's got an active imagination, that one. We know each other, sure. Drew blades together a few times. But I'm not sure I'd call him a friend. Not since he signed up with the Queen.
Signed up with the Queen?
He didn't tell you? Of course he didn't. He's the biggest liar I know. Razumdar works directly for the Queen herself. Some kind of hush-hush cloak and dagger outfit.
Hush-hush.
Thieves and liars, the lot of them.
Alright, so that leads me to talking to the advisor to find out more about what's going on here, which we're going to do in a minute. But before we get to that point, if you're new and you're tuning in for the first time, this is the start of a brand new adventure. I'm playing Elder Scrolls Online for the first time with real intent. I have dabbled a couple times before when it first came out. I played for, I don't know, 6 weeks. And then a couple years back, I tried for a little bit in between other projects, but I've never actually taken the time to do a deep dive. That is starting today. This is the first episode of that series. If you caught the announcement video over on YouTube a couple of weeks back, I announced this series alongside the Fallout 76 deep dive. So, in November, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for the morning sessions, I will be live streaming Elder Scrolls Online, and Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays I am doing Fallout 76. Fallout 76 journey is going to start on Monday. We started this one because we're in November today. Sunday is Dealer's Choice. I have an announcement video for the schedule for the month of November, which went out last night on YouTube. It is stickied at the top of YouTube for more information on all the games I'm going to be playing this month, because we do have a pretty jam-packed schedule. But for this series in particular, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays is when I will be playing Elder Scrolls Online. Live, as always, on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. We just added Kick to the rotation about a month ago, so you can watch where you prefer, support where you prefer, get the live stream experience you prefer. But everything in between the live streams happens on YouTube, so make sure to get over there and follow along, because all the game guides, reviews, discussion videos, movie reviews, TV show reviews, and all that stuff, and all the playlists, past VODs, and all that stuff happens over on YouTube. So get over there. There's a Discord, there's a Patreon, there's a Homestead channel if you like chickens, ducks, and cats with my wife and I for our homestead in Mexico. And there's also all the social media. So if you like Instagram versus TikTok versus Blue Sky versus Twitter X versus Facebook, you can go follow along and get all your short content in between the streams over there. I'm going to take a quick break, stretch my legs, do some cardio, take a pee, all that good stuff. So we're going to take 5 here, everybody. So if you need to do the same, this is the time when you can step away, and we'll be back in a few minutes to continue onwards. And I'm going to go see if my wife left me any coffee. And then I'm on breakfast duty today, so this will not be a super long stream this morning, because I do need to go cook steak breakfast this morning. But we should be good for another hour or so. Let's get that in text for everybody, and I will be back in a couple minutes.
your trading here? No charge to have a look. I sell to the nobility. Come, do your trading here. No charge to have a look. I sell to the nobility.
I forgot I actually have to work on the catio today too. I gotta Frodo got out last week. He figured a way to jump up on the roof and get out, so we have to patch up. So as soon as I finish breakfast, I'm going to cook steak and eggs for breakfast this morning. And then I got to go outside and work on cutting a bunch of chicken wire and mesh and stuff. Working on that stuff for the homestead project. It's going to be a busy Saturday. And for the afternoon stream today, we'll probably work on... I might do some more Elder Scrolls. I might do some Starfield Watchtower. I'm not sure what we'll do for the afternoon stream yet.
Do your trading here.
What is that blue light hovering around? That looks really cool. Alright, Advisor Norion.
I'm busy here. Away with you.
Away with you, newbie. I don't want to talk to you. I don't... Yes. Newbies, of course. I'm supposed to tell you Watch Captain Astanya sent me.
In that case, you'll do nicely. My servant followed a burglar to this warehouse. The ignorant knave stole a set of marine deployment plans for the Queen's upcoming speech.
Why would a burglar steal those?
Well, I'm sure I wouldn't know. I'm no burglar. In any case, we can't let those plans escape. They could be used to bypass the Queen's security, and we wouldn't want that.
I'll check it out. Find the deployment plans.
Please, I did just as you asked. Yes, you did.
Oh shit. Did you just like disappear and leave me with a dead body? Can I read the deployment plans? No, it doesn't actually let me read them. Okay.
Well, did you find the plans?
I did, but the burglar was already dead.
Oh, a pity. Keep the plans. You can give them to the captain next time you see her. In the meantime, I must attend to the Queen.
And you're not concerned about the dead burglar?
Some kind of criminal feud, I'm sure. Now then, if you have some other task, you should be about it.
Well, I'm to help a steward, Eminway. Do you know where she is?
Do I look like a steward's assistant? Do you take me for a commoner? No. But yes, I happen to know where she is. East Warehouse, just north of the docks. You can go now.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I can't help you right now. I'm very busy and there's a lot to do.
I'm supposed to tell you Watch Captain Astanya sent me.
Oh, all right then. What was it? Right, the supplies. 2 of my cooks took deathly ill right in the middle of preparing the Queen's feast.
Okay.
I suspect sabotage. I want to be sure all of our food supplies are safe.
Well, you do seem a bit upset. What do you want me to do?
I'm not upset. Not at all. I'll examine the supplies in here. You go to the warehouse next door, make sure everything is fresh, and there's nothing out of place.
I can do that. Search for evidence of poison. Nothing but apples. They look and smell fresh. cargo bale. Deep red wine from Eleanor. Poisoned meat. That's not good.
Hold it right there.
Is someone attacking me or threatening me? You are. I don't think so, bitch. Mess with the bullet, you get the horns!
Did you find anything?
Found some salted meat. That was a pet bought with event tickets, which can be morphed into other things. Okay, so it wasn't like an ability. I found some salted meat, which I think has been poisoned.
Thank the stars. You found the problem. Hold on to that. The captain will want to see it.
Copy that. I was attacked by a man in some kind of uniform?
A uniform? Must have been a cut purse. They're always hanging around the docks waiting to steal away with some cargo. Be careful around here.
I'll give the evidence to the captain when I see her. Which is going to be right now, because we need to report that for sure. Poison meat. So this is a pet. Oh, it disappeared. They must have, like, teleported out. That, I'm assuming, is a pet, too. Little imp. That might be one of those pets that you can summon as a mage. I don't remember.
Tell me what you found.
I found this set of...
Good. Look, I hate to rush you, but I have another task for you. One of my men, Heldil, has cornered a thug nearby. We need to talk to this lowborn scum.
What's he done?
We've no time for this. He's involved in a plot against the Queen, that's all I can say. We need someone like you to get to him. He refuses to speak with a member of the Guard.
Well, don't you want this evidence?
Just hold it for the moment. Heldil is just up the stairs here, house on the right. Get going. Remember, the Queen's service.
Oh, I had to say for the Queen, otherwise it didn't progress the quest.
Tell me what you found. Good. Just hold it.
For the Queen! What the frack are you guys doing? I'm assuming that's some sort of, like, duel. Yeah, I'm not getting involved.
Kindly step back. We have a situation here.
Yeah, your captain sent me. She said you needed help.
Ah, help from the captain. Excellent. Inside, we've cornered a dangerous mer. He's wanted by
JK
the
says those
Crown
are for
as
summons for a
valuable information
mage.
and
I have
threatens to
two.
kill himself
Yeah, I
every
remember
time
those
we
little
approach the
imps.
door.
Because when I played this a couple years back, when I dabbled a little, I played a mage then. I do remember because I ended up using the summons for that one. All right, what do you want me to do?
I need him alive. Just get in there and get him talking. Don't listen to what he says. He's half crazed. You get him talking, we move in behind you. Got it?
Got it. Hello?
Get back! One step closer, and I'll cut my throat.
I'm not with the guards. I just want to talk.
Why should I trust you?
Do you really want to die? I'm your only choice here.
Fine. Just don't try anything. Get in here.
I'm coming in. Oh, I have to click again. Okay.
You're no god. Thank the stars. Quickly, we don't have much time.
What are you talking about?
They're coming. I know you're just a distraction. Listen closely. Captain Estania is corrupt. She's a member of a group called the Veiled Heritants.
The what?
Veiled Heritants. They're planning an assassination attempt on the Queen at the temple. They bribed members of her staff to get the speech moved here, where they can have the captain in their pocket.
Do you have any evidence?
No. Only what I've seen and heard. Please, you must warn the Queen. She's in grave danger, and the guards here. Oh no.
What's wrong?
Good work, citizen.
Scum.
Shut your mouth. You're under arrest.
I live only to serve the Queen.
Sure you do. Baritale?
With pleasure.
Good work.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with him?
Don't worry. He'll receive a fair trial. The captain is always very even-handed in her pronouncements.
Oh, I'm sure she is.
Good call. We'll see that this
I'll go
man is
report.
taken to a cell. With respect, of course.
Uh-huh.
I have to admit I'm impressed. Cool like the scales of Auriel you are. Good luck with the captain. She sent word. She's moved to protect the Queen. That'll be at the Manor House. Stars guide your steps now.
Okay. I wonder why the quests change when you do certain completions. They kind of change over and be like, tracks a different quest. It's like, no, I don't want to track that quest. I'm on this quest, damn it. Find Captain Estania.
Hold. I must speak with you.
I'm sure you must.
Ah, my errand runner. So good to see you again.
Yes, yes. I wanted to ask you about...
Stop right there. On my authority as captain, you're under arrest. Under suspicion of conspiracy to regicide.
Uh-huh. What are you on about?
What's that in your pack? Deployment plans for the Marines at the temple. And do I smell the taint of poison on the air? These are the tools of an
Use it,
assassin.
taint.
It's no use arguing, scum.
Sorry.
Not another
A little bit of
word
Beavis
out
and
of
Butthead
you.
won't go away. It'll never leave my brain. Alright, so I have been captured and stuck in a cell and set up. I have been set up.
Raz must admit, even he did not think we'd be seeing each other again so soon. How are you, my friend?
Terrible, Raz. Terrible. What are you doing here?
He's here to help, as always. You may have noticed your new friend Phazion lies dead on the ground behind you. Raz knew Phazion well, as he thought he did Astanya.
So... what happened to him?
The captain happened. Phazion and Raz worked together as agents of the Queen. Phazion was not willing to give up secrets, and so now Phazion is dead.
You're gonna get me out of here?
You will soon be free. But as on the island, Raz must ask your aid. You must warn the Queen and her battle reeve. The captain will attempt to murder the Queen at the temple.
That's not good.
You must get past the captain's men. Seek out another of Our Lady's agents, Esheba. She stands watch in the marketplace, peddling her wares. Ask her for a souvenir of the First Marines, and she will set you on your path.
Alright, we're looking for somebody called Ishaba.
Now, out of here. Save the Queen.
Make sure I'm not leaving anything behind by accident. Steak, dice. I'm hungry. I am making steak and eggs for breakfast here in a bit, so... optional steps. Talk to Razumdor some
This
more.
one imagines you have some questions.
Yeah.
What can Raz tell you?
How did you find me?
You have this one's apologies. He was looking for Phazion. It is a happy accident for us both that you could be saved. You escaped the cell, and Razumdar's new plan to warn the Queen moves forward.
Why can't you warn the Queen?
It is somewhat embarrassing, but this one's face is known to some of the royal court. If Razumdar were to approach, they would know something is amiss.
Good point.
You, a new face in a Marine's uniform, they would suspect nothing.
Fair point.
Is there anything else this one can convey?
Can you tell me anything else about the Veiled Heritance?
They don't think we need the Dominion to survive. They think the Queen is making a mistake, elevating the Bosmer and Khajiit to be equals with the High Elves. Racists, isolationists, and general idiots.
I do read the chat, Simon Caden, but that doesn't mean I respond to every single message. I'm not a jukebox where you put a coin in and I dance to your tune. I'm playing a game on my time. You're here to watch me play. I am not here to answer you. You're here, hang out and chat, talk to the community, be a cool person, be a reasonable human being, and you will be responded to in kind. Come in here and demand, does he talk? Why doesn't he answer me? Rah! Act a fool, get treated like a fool. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Chill out. So you work for the Queen.
Yes, as did Phazian. He told you true. We
Shut up!
Sit
down!
We are few, and we stick to the shadows. But we have the honor of being the Queen's most trusted agents.
You're the most trusted agents. What about the 1st Arden Marines?
The Battle Reeve is fiercely loyal. He believes
Fuck
his
around and
Marines
find
are
out
immune
time,
to
pretty much.
manipulation, like newly forged steel blades. But Razum Dar knows better than most how quickly stains can set in.
Fucking entitlement generation, I tell you. They type something in chat, and if you don't answer in like 30 seconds, why is he talking to me? This is stupid. What an asshole. Ah. Dude, I'm reading a quest line. There's dialogue going on. Wait your turn. Sit down. Calm your tits. There's an auto quest tracker. Okay, I'll check that out in a minute. Why didn't you tell me this before, Razum?
Do you go around admitting your dark secrets to strangers? Raz knows you know how to keep a secret. This one's service to the Queen is an honor and a privilege, but not something he brags about in island bars. The Battle Reeve is fiercely
you already told me that before, so
he
we're
believes
good to go. Okay, well, we gotta get out of here. I love that, like, buzzing flies around that rotten piece of meat. Ugh. Alright, we gotta get out of here. Ooh, who's this wanted poster for? Somebody who looks cool. Is it the Grey Fox? I'm supposed to get past the guards. It looks like all the guards have been knocked out. Oh, no, they haven't. Alright, I managed to get out. We gotta go find... Oh, so the guards... I see, they punted me down. So they punted that person down, so that person must be on the same quest. Yep. So I gotta figure out a way to get around. So that I can get in Warren. It's probably not gonna be here. I don't see myself jumping over that. Looks like there might be a break in the wall over there. I wonder if I can use the shrine. Doesn't look like I can per se. Unless I maybe went to that shrine first. It's not showing me though that I can use that one. I gotta figure out how to get past the guards. Hence, talk to Ashaba in the marketplace, but she's up there. No. The shop in the marketplace is over here. So maybe she can get me past the guards. Alright. Shaba, my dear.
Shaba has just about anything you could want. So, what can she get you?
I'm looking for something very specific.
Is that so?
I forgot that he told me to come talk to her first.
What do you need?
I need a souvenir of the first arrest. See, I thought she was on the other side, so I needed to sneak past the guards. But this is, I needed to talk to her first to get past the guards. What I need is a souvenir of the first Arden Marines.
Ah, yes. Shaba has that. The perfect thing to suit your needs. But are you certain? This souvenir comes with certain expectations.
I know what it entails.
A wise purchase, then. Very beneficial. Please take it from the chest here, just behind me. If you see our mutual friend again, be sure to give him this one's best.
Thank you. So, in this chest... Aha! Vocal Guard. Perfect. Disguise can be found in your character's inventory. It is important to note that some enemies are still able to see through disguises and will detect you. If you engage in combat, your disguise will be destroyed. So I'm going to go into my inventory. Appearance. Equip. Nice. Okay, now we should be able to get past the guards. Thank you. Alright, talk to Battle Reeve or Selmo near the temple.
Explain yourself. What are you doing here?
Keep your voice down, sir. Razumdar sent me.
Razumdar. Yes, I know the name. You haven't answered my question, though.
There's a plot to kill the Queen, Battle Reeve.
We've taken every precaution. The whole area is locked down. Watch Captain Estonia assured me.
Well, unfortunately, the captain's the one behind this.
The guard captain? Absurd.
A moment, Selmo. I would hear what this one has to say.
Queen Irene, I fear for your safety. Please disregard what was said, just...
Razumdar was mentioned. He acts on my behalf. If you won't investigate, I will.
Apologies, my queen. As you will. You are a capable woman. But you must be wary. You, come with me. We'll investigate the temple together.
Alright, I love his shield. I played a stealth archer when this first came out, but since I just played a stealth archer in Oblivion, I'm doing a mage this time. I wanted to blow shit up, so... Alright. Time to examine the temple.
That's not good. What's happened here?
You
I'm sorry. I was wrong. I tried to stop them. Watch out. On the balcony. It's Estanya. It's a trap.
Oh shit.
I see you've met my latest toy.
Estanya, traitor, come down here and face me.
Our queen has betrayed us. I wanted her head. I'll settle for yours. Kill them.
Defeat the assassins. We got this. Big bada boom.
So be it, Estanya.
It's not over yet, Battle Reeve.
Oh shit, we're still here. More!
The Dominion won't last. The Veiled Heritance will see to that.
The Dominion will last long after your corpse cools. Now come down here and face your death.
I'm like looting in the middle of combat. This is always a good time.
Incompetence. I'll have to take care of you myself.
Come on down, bitch. Oh yeah, get close. Stay down, bitch!
We need to report back to the Queen. Let's get out of here.
I agree, sir. Move! Move, bitch! Get out the way! Do 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 do.
Well, what did my protectors find?
God, I love your armor. The plot was real. We fought Estanya and her assassins and won.
Estanya, I can't believe it. No doubt Anselmo will triple his watch. She truly was an agent of the Veiled Heritance.
Yes, my queen. She said you had betrayed us.
Betrayal. She turns against her people after years of service, and she spoke of my betrayal? She obviously could not be trusted. But you have proven your worth.
What do you mean?
The Marines are blunt instruments. A queen must have a lighter
That's right,
touch.
Gray.
You've met Razendar first in the eyes of the Queen. Would you join him? Become an elite agent for the good of the Dominion?
100% I will become an elite agent of the Dominion. Not only are you an awesome badass queen, I get to work with Raz? Fuck yeah.
By what power I hold, I name you an agent in my employ. You are now an Eye of the Queen, bonded to my service.
Hell yeah.
Oriel keep you safe, and Zarxis guard your words.
So I'm getting like some appearance armor, I think, and then some actual greaves. We're gonna complete the quest.
Now to look to larger things. I must cement my position and continue my tour of the Isle.
Okay. What would you have me do, my queen?
I must make for the ancient site known as Tanzelwil. Normally, a new monarch communes quietly with the dead. Supposed to show willingness to heed the wisdom of our ancestors.
Okay. Normally?
As you saw today, my reign so far has been anything but normal. I worry there will be complications. And the presence of my newest eye would assuage that worry.
Of course, my queen.
Make your way to Tanzelwil at your own pace. Seek out my entourage when you arrive. They'll be able to direct you to me. And good luck to us both on the road.
Would you mind telling me something about yourself, Your Majesty?
Oh, thank Oriel. Someone who's not too blinded by my
I love the
crown to
fact
ask
that
a
she
real
just
question.
smiled. She's like, oh my god, finally a real person.
Of course, I'd be happy to chat. What would you like to know?
What did you do before you were crowned?
Huh. Have you heard some of the rumors? My exploits have been greatly exaggerated, I can assure you. Except the story about the bear. That one's true.
How did you gain the throne?
My father, King Hidalith of Alinor, passed on to Aetherius. He was a good man, as is my brother, Naemon. I returned to take my father's place because my lifetime of experience has prepared me, honed me to be the ruler we need.
What do you know of the Veiled Heritance?
As you wish. I'm not sure I know much more than you at this point.
What do they want?
An end to the Dominion. They want me to step down, to appoint their own regent, for everyone not of high elven descent to leave the Somerset
Ew,
Isles.
they're one of those
The list
types.
goes on
Yeah, racists. Yeah, they're racists. Okay.
They're racist.
Ah, there she even said
High elven
it.
supremacists with
Yep.
no understanding of the real world. Short-sighted misanthropes with delusions of grandeur. Bastard throwbacks that should crawl back beneath their wrath.
Fuck yeah, down with racism, my queen. Is this the first attempt in your life?
I wish I could say yes. Estania got closer than anyone else has. Subverting a watch captain. I can't believe they'd be so bold.
Alright, well we've learned everything we need to from her. I'm gonna keep going magic. I haven't needed to worry about any other stats so far. Oh, decisions, decisions. Yeah, I don't know where I want to put points yet. Oh, you can actually put points in crafting too? Fibrous plants will be easier to see. Oh, if hireling will send you clothing materials and possibly other items every day. Well, if I get deep into crafting, that's going to be totally useful. Creates a storm. Next is a storm emoji. It's an AoE. Capacitor. I'm probably going to want to go with rank 2 of capacitor, but let's just double check everything here. Yeah, let's go. Let's go capacitor. Okay. Can I take off this appearance? Unequip. Perfect. Are those going to be useful? 22. Oh my god, those are a huge bonus. But I'll lose my set bonus. But that's okay. Oh, those are heavy. No, 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 no. Never mind. I'm never going to be using heavy armor, so no. I will keep the breeches of the trainee for now. I don't have any bounties. That's not useful to me at the moment. Okay. Cool. Perfect. All right, folks, I'm going to go cook breakfast. I'm going to go make breakfast for Chris and I. Steak and eggs this morning, and it's my turn to cook since she cooks Monday through Friday. And then I got to go do some work in the catio. We'll be back for the afternoon stream later on today. We're either going to play more of this, or we're going to play some Starfield Watchtower, which is what we were playing yesterday afternoon. I'm kind of in a vibe right now, so we're probably going to come back and do more of this afternoon. But we'll wait until I get to the afternoon to know for sure. If you missed any of the VOD and you want to know what happened during the whole thing, this is getting clipped out into its own series on YouTube for my complete gameplay series, which I announced 2 weeks ago. Today was the first stream in this series. I am going to be playing Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. We're playing Elder Scrolls Online in this time slot. We're at the end of a 3-hour stream this morning. We start about 4:35 a.m. in the morning, Central Time on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, so you can watch live on your preferred platform and support where you prefer. Everything in between happens on YouTube, so make sure to get over there and follow along. We're also starting a Fallout 76 deep dive on Monday. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays is Fallout 76. There is a scheduled video published last night that talks about all the games we're playing in the month of November. This is the day job. I play a lot of games, so check out that video, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe, happy gaming. Appreciate you guys being here, and I'll see you in a few hours for the afternoon stream later on today.